In recent training camp footage, Islam Makhachev was seen dropping his sparring partner as he prepares for his potential clash with Jack Della Maddalena. UFC commentator Joe Rogan weighed in on the champion's physique, praising his surprising size and strength for a lightweight. Rogan said he is always shocked that Makhachev can make the 155-pound limit, pointing to his thick frame and vice-like grip that allows him to create relentless pressure on his opponents.
Big dude.
Yeah.
When I interview him in the cage afterwards, I'm always like, how?
Really?
How are you 155?
Yeah.
How?
I know.
How?
I know.
He's thick as f. He's got a giant back.
Yeah.
And when he gets a hold of guys, it's like he's just got this leverage, this grappling squeeze.
Joe Rogan also praised Islam Makhachev's evolving striking, stating that it's now more than just a secondary skill to his wrestling. As proof of Makhachev's timing and cage IQ, Rogan pointed to his head kick knockout of Alexander Volkanovski. He also noted how risky it was for Volkanovski to accept that fight on such short notice against a fighter of Makhachev's caliber.
He's a threat everywhere. Like when he knocked out Volk with that high kick.
Yeah,
And
that was
granted, crazy. But granted, if I was in
10
Volk's
days.
corner, I would say, no.
I know.
You're not taking it. You've been drinking beer and eating kebabs. Like there's no way you're taking this fight on 10 days notice. I don't care how confident you are. I don't care how much you like fighting. That's a crazy thing. I don't care how much money they're paying you. Because you look at the slide that his career took, right? He arguably won that first fight with Islam. Very close fight, loses a decision. Or was it a draw?
It was a decision.
Jorge Masvidal described the potential fight between Islam Makhachev and Jack Della Maddalena as a high-pressure matchup. He pointed out that since Islam cuts a considerable amount of weight to make the lightweight limit, he might actually perform even better at welterweight. Despite acknowledging Islam's physical strength and high fighting IQ, Masvidal considers Jack to be a unique and special opponent. According to Masvidal, if Jack wins, he should be recognized as the top pound-for-pound fighter in the world. He believes a victory over a dominant champion like Islam would be an incredible feat and would elevate Jack to the very top of the sports rankings. Although Masvidal leans slightly in favor of Islam Makhachev, he emphasized that this would not be a simple fight. He recalled how Jack Della Maddalena, JDM, was able to stop the takedowns of Belal Muhammad, a fighter known for his conditioning, but reminded the audience that Islam's wrestling is on an entirely different level. Masvidal highlighted JDM's edge in striking speed and power during the early rounds. However, he believes that if Islam can survive the initial onslaught and push the fight into the later rounds, his experience and grappling awareness will likely swing the momentum in his favor.
I've seen Islam, bro. He's a big guy. He's sucking out a lot of weight to get to 55. I think he might start doing better at 70. Problem is, though, Jack is special. We're gonna see just how special he is if he can if he beats Islam Jack, #1 pound for. Wow, that's impressive.
Oh, really?
You know, but I really think it's gonna be a tough fight for him, but a great fight, man.
Jack was able to defend takedown attempts by Belal.
Belal has the best cardio in MMA, but Belal doesn't have Islam's technique. Not same technique. Not same. Very good, very aggressive. Belal never stops. A dog. Attack. But Islam is like smart, man. Boom. Islam's level of wrestling is above. The stand-up game is improving. I don't think he could go stand-up in the beginning with Jack. Jack has way better hands, way better range, faster, stronger. But as the rounds go on later and later,
Recent footage from Islam Makhachev's training camp shows him pushing his limits to prepare for his next challenge. In an intense sparring session, the lightweight champion dropped his partner with a sharp, well-timed shot. This showcased not only his world-class wrestling, but also his growing striking power. Makhachev's training is grueling and precise, combining relentless grappling drills with high-level striking. With his coaches fully invested, he's dedicating all of his focus to being completely ready for the challenge that Jack Della Maddalena represents. Khamzat Chimaev believes that the potential fight between Islam Makhachev and Jack Della Maddalena is an extremely challenging matchup. He views both men as possessing high-level abilities, with Makhachev being known for his exceptional grappling and control, while Della Maddalena is recognized for his powerful hands and sharp boxing. Although Chimaev slightly favors Makhachev due to his established track record at the highest level of the sport, he admits that Della Maddalena poses a serious threat. According to Chimaev, Della Maddalena's power and natural size at welterweight are his biggest advantages. He believes that if Della Maddalena can successfully keep the fight on the feet, his physical attributes and striking skills could prove to be a major factor and potentially lead him to victory against the lightweight champion.
And who do you think is going to win within in the fight between Jack Della and Islam?
It's a good fight, but a tough fight. I go a little bit more on Islam.
Stephen Thompson offered his analysis on the potential challenges Islam Makhachev might face at welterweight. He noted that fighters in the 170-pound division typically carry more natural weight, and while Jack Della Maddalena isn't significantly taller than Islam, the strength difference could still play a major role in the fight. Thompson, a veteran of the welterweight division, praised Islam's wrestling skills but also pointed out that Jack has already proven his ability to deal with strong wrestlers. Most recently, in his fight against Belal Muhammad, he sees this as a serious challenge for Islam and expressed his hope that the fight will be officially scheduled.
I don't know, man. I mean, when you're going up to the welterweight division, those are some big boys. And I know Islam Makhachev walks around fairly heavy, but a lot of these 170s, they walk around real heavy. I'm talking about, over 205, 210 to the 215. Some of the guys that I faced would walk around at that weight. I think like the height, I think they might be the same height. I think JD might be a little taller, but when it comes to those guys and their strength, Islam, I think, is going to have a tough time. Now, do I think he could get it done? Yes. I think he's that good of a grappler. But like I said, JDM has faced some of the best welterweight grapplers and wrestlers in the division. Islam, Belal being one of them. I think it's going to be a tough night for him. I would like to see Islam fight Topuria. That's just me. I would love to see that fight happen. But if he comes up, we'll see what the UFC gets behind. And we all know you got to convince the UFC to make it happen. And you do that first by getting on Twitter, shouting it out, and get people talking about it. And that's what Islam did. So we'll see if that fight happens.
Coach Javier Mendez has stated that while it's uncertain whether Jack Della Maddalena will be Islam Makhachev's toughest opponent, he can confirm that Islam is both eager and completely prepared for the challenge. Mendez praised Islam's dedication and noted that the jump to 170 pounds suits him physically. Mendez predicts that fans will see Islam perform at his absolute peak in this fight. He is confident that his fighter is ready for the challenge and is putting in the work to be in the best possible condition for the bout.
It's hard to say. It's hard to say if he's a harder challenge. I just know Islam wants this one. So for me, that's the challenge I want, and it's the challenge that I know Islam's going to be, supreme over, because I just know his skill set. I know what he brings to the table, and he brings an incredible work ethic along with skill set in every area. So, Islam's a whole different animal than the Jack's ever been involved with. So if that fight does materialize, we're going to see a hell of a fight, and you're going to see Islam perform at an absolute incredible level. And also, the weight is not super big for him either, so he's going to be a fairly decent welterweight. So Islam won't be a small guy. He'll be a decent welterweight if that fight.
Jeff Neal shared his thoughts on the matchup between Islam Makhachev and Jack Della Maddalena, admitting he was unsure who would come out on top. He noted that while people often highlight Islam's strength at lightweight, he's interested to see how that power translates to the welterweight division. Neal said he hopes Jack has been improving his takedown defense and building strength, as he doesn't want to see a lightweight move up and claim the 170-pound title. When pressed for a prediction, Neal said he slightly favors Jack, stating that he wants him to hold on to the welterweight belt.
I don't know. We will see, because I've heard Islam's strong, the strongest, especially when he's fighting 155. People always talk about how strong he is for the weight class. So we'll see how that translates to 170.
Yeah.
I hope Jack's been working his takedown defense and in the weight room. You know what I mean? Don't embarrass us, dog. Don't let this 155er come up and take the belt, bro.
Who do you give the edge to in that fight?
Man, that's so hard. But I'm gonna give the edge to Jack, man. He needs to keep the belt.
Henry Cejudo has forecasted that Islam Makhachev will come out on top and add a second belt to his achievements. He views this move as a natural progression in Makhachev's career and believes he will be successful. In contrast, Kamaru Usman favors Jack Della Maddalena, praising his calmness and stating that he has what it takes to retain his championship. Although the fighters have different predictions for the outcome, they both agree that the event will likely be scheduled to take place in Abu Dhabi this October.
Makhachev's gonna beat him. I think he's gonna become the 11th double champ in UFC history.
Islam tweeted, "Keep it shiny, keep it nice for me." JDM, I mean, it was kind of like the perfect comeback. He was just like, "Yeah, come get it.
Keep my belt clean." Okay, so the talking has begun, dude. That fight is set. That fight's gonna take place in October, Abu Dhabi. I think we all know that. We're no longer gonna get Ilya versus Islam Makhachev.
Gilbert Burns stated that he believes the welterweight division is a better fit for Islam Makhachev, as making the lightweight limit of 155 pounds has become increasingly challenging for the champion. Burns, a highly respected welterweight himself, praised Makhachev's immense skills, but also issued a warning. He noted that Jack Della Maddalena's preparation with elite fighters like Alexander Volkanovski and grappling specialist Craig Jones could create a dangerous and very close contest, suggesting that Jack will be a much tougher opponent than many expect.
Lane's working very hard. He's been saying vocal that he wants to go up to 170. I think he's a big boy. He killed himself to make 55. I think that's the right division for Islam. He just tweeted something after the fight that he will not vacate the title, and then he vacated the title. I don't know, but probably that was in the negotiation. Yeah, I like him moving up. I've proven himself. He's #1 pound for pound right now. It's a good fight. Jack and Islam closer than people think, especially with Jack Della Maddalena doing a lot of training with Volk, with Craig Jones, those guys that kind of back the Islam on that first Volk fight. I think they're gonna have a lot of info, a lot of study, a lot of answers. It's closer than people think, this fight. I really like this fight. I don't have time right now. I didn't have time to dig deep a little too much in that fight, but I think it's way closer than people think.
As fight night draws closer, the stakes couldn't be higher. Islam Makhachev's move up in weight to face Jack Della Maddalena isn't just a title fight. It's a true test of skill, strategy, and heart. This clash is a legacy-defining moment for both men, with the entire MMA world watching closely to see who will prevail. Both fighters bring a unique set of skills that will create a compelling and unpredictable clash. Makhachev's technical mastery and experience will be tested by JDM's size, elite striking, and unpredictability. Every single decision, from a single strike to a takedown attempt, could completely shift the momentum. So, who do you think will come out on top? Will Islam secure another victory and solidify his legacy? Or will JDM pull off the upset and establish himself as the new king of the welterweight division? Let us know your predictions in the comments below. And don't forget to like and subscribe to Octagon HQ for more in-depth fight breakdowns and analysis.